This is what it sounds like for me.
What?
Yeah, sorry.
That did the same for me. It looked like he did this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good though. It just like, it like breaks it out.
Can you sing the intro then?
Dun, 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 dun,
Is it typing the drums?
Boo, boo, boo. Do, do, do.
Wait, every time you clap it cuts out.
That's enough for me. That's fine.
Okay. We're here to discuss episode 1 of Doctor
Well,
Who.
yeah.
Like a month later after the first episode.
It's not been a month. It's not been a month. There's been stuff
Really?
happening. I've
What?
been ill.
Yeah, you did it while you were ill last week and you coughed the whole time.
Oh, so it's only last week now. It went from a bloody month.
I'm just saying what it should have been like.
Okay. Well, you can.
So
can
you
start
watched that
this thing.
episode and you have written down, I assume, barely relevant notes.
Yeah.
And I'll try and keep track. And if you haven't seen the episode, I'll try and explain everything that's happening.
Do you think you'll be able to? I really, really hope you can, because I have 2.5 pages, or 2 pages of just notes.
Maybe if you haven't seen it, go watch it now and then come back. And then
Yeah.
just don't come back.
Just keep watching this instead. Keep watching that instead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to just lead into it?
No.
Okay.
Because at the beginning,
Yeah.
I kind of did the mention, like,
Okay.
the fact that it came out in 2005.
Which is base year.
No.
Okay.
It's like, do you have like a memory of these coming out, these first episodes?
No.
Okay.
It's
the start of the description.
No, I don't. I don't have a memory. Well, I don't think so. That was a long time. I'd have been like 7 or 8.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. My memory's not good from like 2 weeks ago.
Okay. Well, I guess you did watch it 2 weeks ago, so.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't even know what I watched. I'm looking at what I wrote down, and I'm like, I don't even know what I wrote. I don't even remember what I see.
Okay, yeah. So this is the first episode, Rose. I think it was like March 2005.
Okay.
Close to.
That's a good.
So I would have been 4.
Yeah, and I'd have been 7.
So just think of little 4-year-old Danny with his little
7-year-old John.
with his little Christopher Eccleston flag in front of the TV. I don't even think I really watched the Christopher Eccleston ones when I was younger.
I don't remember it. I don't know if I really remember. I remember these episodes. I remember some of the episodes, but I don't know if I remember them coming out. I remember Harry Hill, but that's about it.
I think like I might be wrong, and I think I read it when I was reading through some of the facts. Oh, I read like some facts that we can say during the long way. I don't know if any of them are good enough for this amazing podcast. But like,
Okay.
I completely forgot what I was saying. What was it? The Christopher Eccleston flag.
That was like 5 minutes ago. What are you talking about?
What? Remind me
know.
what I said 2 seconds ago.
I wasn't listening. I don't know.
Facts. Okay, I'm gonna read the
Yeah,
long
you're saying about
facts.
facts.
And I was gonna say a fact, but I forgot it. So go ahead.
You wrote them down, right?
No. They're in my head. No writing for me, only you.
Why didn't you write it down?
I don't need to. All the Doctor Who knowledge. Christopher Eccleston lives in
You
here.
forgot it. You forgot the fact instantly.
But I didn't forget the fact. I just forgot which fact.
Okay.
Go ahead. Rose, 2005. Go.
So, I don't remember why I wrote this.
Okay, maybe I can help explain.
So, I don't know why. I don't remember why I wrote this, but I just put Rose Hacker T Dog. Oh, because that's the man who did it. I put Hacker T Dog is what I
yes,
wrote as
okay.
the.
Russell T Davies. Yes.
Yeah. So we all know Hacker T Dog is hopefully him.
Okay.
And I put Rose is late for the Rose is late. Epically slow bus ride and dancing with Mickey in Trafalgar Square.
They're
Right.
dancing.
Yeah, they were like dancing. They're like dancing around Trafalgar Square. Right?
This is like a very like. It's a very like. You can instantly tell the 2005. Like the music is very like. They've got the
They're like phoned.
Yeah, the beginning is like the earth, and then it zooms into like the alarm clock.
Oh yeah.
And then like you see like the fuzzy camera, and it's like whoop 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 like the music. It's very good.
And then I think I didn't really write anything about the next stuff because it was a bit boring. But she was like, I guess she was running into work. I think it was where she worked. She was running into like the work, I think, and it was in Harrods. I think it was like a Harrods-esque place. I think it was Harrods. And she's like running in.
Like I don't think they specifically name it, but
yeah, it's Harrods. And then I put Wilson in the basement. Who is Wilson? How does she know the name but seems confused about who he is?
What?
What?
She's just saying. She's asking where Wilson is.
Yeah, but she seemed confused when she says like Wilson.
Yeah, because like she's like doesn't know where he is. Wilson.
Mysterious door closes. Scares Rose.
If I was walking around the house saying Jordan, it's not as if I forgot your name or like, I don't know who you are. It's just because I'm looking for you. So what would you say? What was the last note? Stupid note.
Mysterious door closes. Scares Rose.
Okay.
She's like, oh. The mannequins are moving. Moving away. Wait. Are moving where they're moving. They're standing. Wait, what?
I remembered the fact that I was going to say, by the way. That silence gave me enough peace.
Go on, what was your fact?
I think it's that this episode is still the most like viewed live.
Oh, really?
I think out of any episode. Yeah. Okay, carry on. Carry on, you sitting in silence, trying to read your past notes.
So I mostly just wrote, the mannequins were standing where they were, but how long were they standing there while waiting for someone to come in, for her to come in? Like, were they standing there for like 2 weeks? Like, how long were they standing there for them to be standing there for someone to come in?
For a prime subject to chop.
And then, so, I haven't wrote this, but this is when... Well, I'm just going to what I remember now.
Okay.
And then, she's like getting all scared, and she gets like backed up into a corner.
Mm-hmm.
And then the doctor goes and says, "Rose, run!" And then they run. Then they run away.
The thing you'd say like 10 times a day to me.
Yeah. And then I put, why do the mannequins run so weird? It looks like they're half jogging, but not really running.
I think it's because there's people inside who find it very hard to move. That was actually a fact that I did read. That was like they had to stop like every 10 minutes or like every couple of minutes, so they could like get out of the suits.
Wait, say that again.
They're like people in the wait. There's people in the suits.
Wait, what? You said
like,
they had to get out every 5 minutes.
Yeah, or like between takes.
Then I put, I've only just learnt who Wilson is, and now he's dead. What the hell?
Mm-hmm. Are you gonna be obsessed with Wilson in these notes now?
And then I put
This doctor
the-
guy is interesting, but I really wish Wilson didn't go so soon.
and then I put they're called the Men of Plastic. Really? Wow.
They're not.
What? That's what they're called.
They're called Autons, but
No. The whole time they're saying the Men of Plastic.
what?
They're saying the Men of Plastic the whole way through.
I mean, they don't ever say Autons, but I don't think they ever say Men of Plastic.
They do. I'm obsessed with it in this doc. I've said it 1,000 times. They say it so many times. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to fact check you on that.
Okay, that's fine. And then I put
I don't remember.
the doctor has a bomb. He's a domestic terrorist now.
Okay. What was the bomb?
Okay, so when he's one who threw the bomb in. That's why the Harrods exploded.
Oh, does he?
He was like, "Look at this, Rose," and then threw a bomb in. That's why Harrods exploded.
Are you sure he watched the same thing?
Yes, that's what he did.
Doctor what or whatever, and it's the Men of Plastic against the bombing
because
terrorists.
they're running away. No, they're both running away, and then they like get outside, and he's like, "I've got this bomb I just made," and Rose is like, "What? Why do you have a bomb?" And he like puts it in. And then he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go now." He puts the bomb in, and then she runs away. That's literally what happens.
I guess he does. I don't know. I did watch it like 2 weeks ago, but I've seen it a lot, so I thought I would have remembered everything. But I guess he's bombing buildings. I don't remember.
Yeah, and then that's why I put he's a domestic terrorist.
I think a good thing to point out here is like the arm, right? So they're in the elevator.
I'm not there yet.
What?
I'm getting to it.
But the building's blown up.
Yeah, but I'm not. I'm not there yet.
But that bit has already happened.
Yeah, but I wrote about it in the next line.
Okay.
Listen. Then I put, "I'm the doctor, by the way. What's your name? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Rose."
Are you reading the script?
Yes.
Why?
Because that's what he says, and that's what we always quote.
Okay.
And then I put.
You said the next line was about the arm.
Then I put, "Why has she kept the arm of the mannequin and now she's running down the road? Why would she just keep the arm?" That's what I put.
Souvenir.
And then I put, "Harrods is gone. It's blown up." Because it definitely was Harrods. What?
Why did you stop me from talking about the arm?
No, you can talk about the arm. It's fine.
Not Twin Peaks.
Don't get me started about Twin Peaks.
Well, I'm just saying that, because the arm is we're gonna talk about the arm more, and you didn't talk about how where the arm came from.
He like punched the mannequin and it came off.
He like punched it and just both the arms fall off.
No, he got his. No, this is what happened. He closed the door when they first run away from the mannequins. He closes the door and the arm tries to strangle him, and he's like ah, and then he breaks the arm off as he's trying to close the door, and then he closes the door.
Yeah, it's like a lift.
Oh, fuck. Really? Okay.
But not, yeah, that's it. Okay, let's carry on. So we've met this mysterious man who you don't know.
Yeah.
But you definitely do, because you fucking hear me ramble about it.
And then, okay, so what was it? So the bit after that, because I've skipped some bits, the bit after that is like she just gets home, right? She gets home and she's like all worried, and then that's when he phones Mickey or something, right?
Like it's on the news, like the building being blown up is on the news.
Yeah, and then she like phones. What was Rose's mum's name again?
Jackie.
Stacey? What's her name? Vicky.
Jackie.
Vicky. It's Vicky now. I don't care.
Okay.
And then Vicky's like, "Are you okay?" And then she's like, "We can, you can get some money for." Is that when she says that for the first time? Like, "Oh, we can get some money for this."
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if she goes to sleep or not, or she wakes up. I don't know if she goes to sleep, and then the doctor comes, and then or she is still awake, and then the doctor comes.
I think it's the next day.
Okay. Danny, this is going to be your first censored moment. I put Rosie's mum was a. She says he looks like an old hag.
Who does?
I think he says that, right?
Who says that?
Doesn't the doctor say that? She looks like an old hag or something.
About Rose's mum?
Yeah.
Uh,
Because that's why I wrote it. That's why I wrote hag. I would never have wrote that. I'm sure.
maybe.
That's
So this is the bit where he's like through the cat flap or whatever.
Yes, yeah.
And then
yeah.
and then he's like standing in the bedroom and he like walks away.
Yeah.
And that you took that as him calling her an old hag.
No, because they're talking to each other. They're having like an exchange, being like, "Oh,"
Yeah.
and she's like, "Oh, do you want to come to my room?" And she says, "Old hag." I'm sure he says, "Old hag."
Okay,
Sure
now
he
I
does.
don't believe the fucking bomb thing you said.
No. Daddy, the bum is true, the hag is true. It's all true.
He does not say old hag and walk out the room.
No, he doesn't just say it like that. He doesn't just say... No, he's saying it in a way that's like more wordy, but he says, "You old hag." Here's what he says.
I believe the dialogue is like, I'm in my dressing gown, and there's a strange man in my room, and anything can happen. And he just says no and walks away.
No, there's more to it. He says, "You old hag," and leaves her alone and walks off. Okay. So then they like do the talking, and then he like half says who he was, right? He's like half like he's trying to be like, he comes back because he's like trying to find the arm still, right?
Yeah, he's like scanning, and it's like,
and he just comes upon it. He doesn't know that she's there. And then I put and then Mickey's there at the time, right? Yeah, I think Mickey comes in a bit after him, right? And then I put Mickey pretends to strangle himself with the arm. I see some foreshadowing about that.
okay. Give me some like initial thoughts on Mickey and Jackie.
Well, I called her a bitch about 3 seconds ago.
You also called her an old hag because no one else did.
No, that wasn't me. I would never use them words.
But bitch is okay.
I think that Vicky seems fine. She seems like all she wants to do is get the money from the house from Harrods exploding and for her to get a new job. And then Mickey is just a bit. He just doesn't know anything. I feel like he's just like the
Jordan of the not who you.
The Jordan of the group for sure.
And the old hag is me. I guess.
What? Are you the old hag?
I can only be the old hag. Who's funnier?
Me or you?
Well, I guess we're Jackie and Mickey, so.
No, Vicky's better, yeah.
What? Mickey's the boy.
No, he's not.
Mickey's our boy.
I said Vicky. Vicky.
Yeah, I know.
Vicky and Mickey. Yeah, Vicky is the mum.
Yeah.
Mickey is the man. Yeah.
Yeah.
I said Vicky was funnier.
Yeah, I don't want you to say that.
Oh, okay, Mickey then. Sorry. God.
I didn't want you to say that as in I'm forcing you to say one of them. I'm just saying I disagree. Okay. He has the whole thing about like wanting to go to the pub, and it's just like, is there a match on?
Okay, Danny. All of that is completely wrong. What I just said.
I know that.
I know that. I know who said you old hag. Mickey said it.
Oh.
It was at
probably.
the night time. It was nighttime. It was that was when she first got home, and he's saying that he went to go and watch the football. I have the interaction with the thing.
Yeah, so the Doctor, you haven't seen the Doctor and Rose yet.
I guess not.
Arias not.
Arigato nat. Then I put new day, no job, London's gone.
What? London's gone?
Yeah, London's gone.
Okay.
Okay.
Was London someone in the building who got exploded? His name Wilson London.
I put the Doctor broke through the cat flap. Rosie's mum tries to seduce the Doctor, but she doesn't know the Doctor doesn't think about women. He only thinks about war.
Okay. And he doesn't call her an old hag. Very, very much emphasis on that.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Mickey does. Sorry.
Okay. A big warning. He's gonna be very. He's gonna be very obsessed with the War Doctor this whole time.
I have some more war stuff at the end at the bit of this.
Of course you do.
I put Doctor the Magician. I guess that's what one of them. That's what Rose says. I think.
Okay.
The Doctor pretends to get strangled.
Why is everything a question?
No. Oh no! Sorry. I put I did that wrong. I put the foreshadow is happening. The Doctor's getting strangled.
The Doctor. What?
What did you say?
Why do you look so confused? I just copied you stuttering.
I don't know what you said.
You were just like Doug, so I copied you.
No. What happened was Siri started going off, and I was confused. And Siri was talking in my ear, and that's why I was like, "What?" And I was like, reading what's going on. Okay. Anyway,
I was like Doug, and he was like.
I put the how is the mannequin how is the mannequin holding onto her face like a mask like that? He's like this, like not even like. I just thought that was weird.
Good grip. I'd like that. That scene is so like I don't know. It just makes me laugh, but then it's not even in like a. It's terrible. It's just so much like chaos is going on. Like they like fall into the table, and the table like smashes.
Oh yeah.
Like it's
that movie was really good.
And then there's like shot of like it floating in the air, and it like changes direction, and it fucking magnetizes onto her fucking face.
Okay, so then what was from there? So from there was. So then they do that, and then he screwdrivers it, and he's like this, and then it like goes away, and then he leaves, right, and then she leaves with him. Then they're like walking down the park,
and then there's an amazing speech.
Yeah, I didn't write any of the speech.
You shouldn't have wrote it. When you write the script, it annoys me.
I only did it once.
No, don't do it again, please.
Yeah, maybe you're right. You may have to do some more. Yeah, but it's just mostly when I hear something that I think they're funny. When I think I think's funny. Oh yeah.
I just really like that speech. I always just like sometimes just listen to that part where they're like walking down this like in the park together, and she's like asking who he is.
The Doctor has to reveal the world around Rose. Clearly, the world only revolves around the Doctor.
Kind
of. And then I put. He said there was a war. Because when she was talking, and they're like walking down about the thing, he says there's a war coming or whatever. and then I put he controls the weather on the Earth.
Okay, that's
I
wrong.
feel like he can control the weather on the
What
Earth.
do you mean you feel like he can?
Oh, because I think it starts to rain. Like he's like walking down, and then like as she like sees the TARDIS, it starts to rain. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna be like, oh, it's not true.
His name is the Weatherman Doctor. That's like his wrestling name.
And then I put okay. Then I put Rose watches the Doctor disappear in with the TARDIS. What? Why'd you laugh at that? It just like disappears.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's so.
It just sounded strange. Like in my head, if I had never seen it, it just sounded like he stood next to the TARDIS and then like vanished.
Okay.
But he
So
has,
you got in it, obviously.
yeah, he gets in his magic box, and then she like turns around and it's gone. Isn't it? I keep getting distracted by this like audio thing above your head.
Oh yeah, I was when I like first went on this, I was confused about it as well. Then I'm a bit lost to where I am, because the bit that what happens next. So it's like that. What because are they like? Oh, I think she's talking to Mickey for something. I guess after a while, and they're like talking about. Oh no, he's like, I think this is what happens. She wants to try and find the man that's obsessed with the Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to like find out the clues, and I put and then like she wanted the laptop. She wanted Mickey's laptop.
Mm-hmm.
Then I put Mickey's worried about Rose seeing all of his porn emails. Is what I put
Mm-hmm.
because
So
he was like
don't read my
he was like
emails.
wait, yeah, he was like wait.
Wait. That's like a big like recurring joke kind of, especially in the later seasons.
Oh really?
Mm.
Rose.
We need like a porn computer counter because we're gonna have them a lot.
Rose Googles the Doctor's. Rose Googles Doctor Blue Box Doctor Who ...
Mm-hmm.
And then
And you have the very like early 2000s computer website stuff.
like coming up with like it was like Ask Jeeves or something like that. It was something like that was like not Google because like it was like the just before Google was like massive. And then it said, and then it put ... do you know who this man is? Contact Clive here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan of Clive, Danny. Me and Clive
Excuse
go
me?
way back.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of Clive.
A big fan.
There's a
of
lot
Clive.
of there's a lot of Clive stuff in the next.
So we're getting
24
to the main character of Doctor Who, Clive,
minutes. The one I was most obsessed about.
the man who's about to get blasted in the face in like 20 minutes.
Oh, you don't understand my upset in a bit. You don't understand how upset I was. And then I put Rose goes to meet Clive.
Mm-hmm. And Mickey's very paranoid.
Yeah, they're like sitting in a car, and he's like, well, I can't remember what he's saying. He's saying it's just a bit weird, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's saying about how. What does he say? He's just saying how it's just weird that he's meeting up this random person online.
Mm-hmm. And it's just like he has like a wife and stuff.
So then she goes to knock on the door, and then he like answers, and they're like talking about it, and then like I can't remember what they say, but then when the wife comes, and she's like, "Oh, we're gonna go," she's gonna go through, and then she put she's a she, which I thought was quite good.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was quite
Like
funny.
the family are very like I feel like they're very like relatable in the way that like the dad is like overly obsessed because the boy opens the door at first and he's like it's like one of your
Oh
nutty people.
yeah.
and then the mum is the mum the mum the mum is surprised that it's a woman. Okay, that's it for this episode.
No, fuck you, Danny. Fuck you. Just give me 4 seconds to see what I'm gonna say. Oh my god, let my dyslexic brain read.
Keep my editing to a minimal, Jordan.
But it's easy to see where the gap is, or we can just stop for 2 seconds. So I put Clive has kids. How has he made them?
Okay, so you're joining in now on the bashing of Clive. Did you recognize Clive, like the actor?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I do, but I don't know what from. It's probably like some CBBC thing. I'm sure he was like Tracy Beaker's ex-husband or something.
I put and then Tracy Beaker's husband.
Move on. Tracy Beaker's husband on what?
Then I put what?
What else?
Then I put.
Oh, okay.
I'm carrying on, Danny. You're terrible at this. And then I put doctor's face plastered shitly on world events.
Mm-hmm.
He's been everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Stopped to dine on the Titanic is why. Yeah, he was the Titanic.
Mm-hmm. It's like a very like uncanny like Photoshop, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's like
they're so weird.
The pictures are like completely like his face is like so blown out, and it's the same face on every single one.
The like the JFK one is the one that I really think about when I see it. Of him just like his like face just like.
And so like okay. The Clive guy's like saying his theory like, oh, he thinks it's like some inheritance. And he's like trying to figure out who he is. And
he's saying that the death just follows the doctor everywhere. Mm-hmm. Everywhere he goes, there's some sort of death or some sort of big world event.
And then it goes.
And then I put
Mickey's you're the script and the soundtrack.
Mickey's like looking through the car window like this, looking through, waiting to see like what's going on.
This is a classic part.
He's very scared of the doctor. I'm surprised though. No one loves him more than Danny. Is what I put.
Especially
I was really confused about. I thought he was gonna like be like, oh, I want to meet him. Have you ever met him? Can we go and meet him together? But instead, he was just like, oh, I fucking hate him. Instead. So it's more like me. Clive was more like me than more like you, which I was surprised.
Oh! You're talking about, I thought you were talking about Mickey. Yeah.
No, I'm never talking about Mickey. I'm always talking about Clive, Danny.
He was a hater rather than a lover. He was you.
Yeah.
He was like, he wanted to take him down.
And so they were like doing that, and then it completely just forgot about that. And then they're looking at there's like all the stuff with Mickey. Is like Mickey, he like looks at the bin all confused, and he's like confused and like looking at the bin. He's like lighting the bin, and it was like there was like a cool animation that happened of him like morphing into the like morphing like this into the bin, and I was like, this is the most 2000s thing I've seen ever. It was like such like a wavy thing. The bin ate Mickey.
7, 8, 9.
I put I put why the fuck is the plastic man doing blackface? This is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. What has Danny made me watch? Why am I still sitting here watching this after half an hour?
So Rose gets back in the car.
No, we're not there yet.
Yes, we are.
No, I think he's still outside, right?
You just carry on and I'll prove you wrong after.
No,
you
okay, it's
talk
fine. You talk.
So the bin eats Mickey, and then Rose comes back to the car, and there's a kind of weird-looking Mickey.
Yeah.
And you're saying that's blackface Mickey.
Yes.
Well, it's still him. It's still the black actor, but he just has makeup
Yeah,
on.
but it looks like the mannequin is doing blackface, Danny. That's what it looks like.
I don't like. Imagine there's like this alien race of mannequins, and they just
Are you
they,
saying mannequins can't be racist?
and they
I want to
and
know right
and
now.
and they
I want to know
can't.
right now, Danny. Stop talking and tell
They
me.
can only replicate like white people's skin. So then, when it's a black person, they just paint like black on their mannequin skin. It's so
That's
weird.
blackface.
And he loves pizza.
He,
Ow.
good. I was going to say he really loves pizza. I'm glad you did that. How can Rose not tell that he's being weird? He looks weird. He's being weird. What the hell?
Has Rose never seen blackface before?
So he's doing all that stuff, and then, and then where did I go to get food straight away?
I think so.
And then I put he ate the cork. So.
And then I put he ate the cork.
Yeah.
What do you think that means? Reading that back, what do you think that means? This is what I did to myself.
So like, you're an idiot. So what I think happened is, they like gave him like a menu or something.
Mm-hmm.
They gave him something that wasn't food, and then he ate it.
No.
Okay, what happened? Did they give him something?
So what happens is Rose is like talking to the plastic Mickey.
Yeah.
Oh. And then like and he like keeps asking about the doctor, and she's like, wait, like there. And then the doctor like appears behind her and then shoots like a cork into his face, and then he spits it out.
Oh.
He has like a wine bottle, and he shoots, but then he's plastic, so it just goes into his face.
I'm not even gonna read what I wrote next.
Good.
So and then so then they're like running after each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Did you hear that
Yeah,
war doctor going on outside?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, yeah. Then I said, I said he got his head hit with the cork, and then I put, why has he still got his head in his hands? Because he's like running around with it like this, right? He's like running around with his head, and I was like, why has he got his head?
Yeah,
in his hands,
I forgot.
Like
how does he? Yeah, because there's like a whole scene where like he smashes the table. He like turns his hand into like a big hammer.
Yeah.
And then somehow his head comes off. I can't remember how. Does his head come off?
I'm sure he does. I'm sure he's running around with his head like this, and he's like under his arms, like running after the doctor. Then I put, use the screwdriver thing now.
Okay.
Because I think that he's like, they're like trying to run to the TARDIS. I think. He's like, come with me, Rose, and they're like running to the TARDIS, and then like he's like trying to get through the door of the TARDIS or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I put Rose's first time in the TARDIS. She can't believe how big the Doctor is.
On the inside.
Yeah.
Like how big his heart is.
Yeah. How
confused reading, then yes.
How big his throbbing heart is, yeah. And then I put, she says, "Are you an alien?" Which I was like, what? That's weird. It's a weird thing to say.
Because it's obvious.
Yeah, I just thought it was weird that I just caught me off guard.
That's the first thing that caught you off guard in this.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Not blackface.
And then I put. Then I put. She asked about what the TARDIS is, and she says, "What is it?" They asked like, "What does it stand for?"
Mm-hmm.
Time and relative dimension in space.
Mm-hmm.
I learned something, Danny. And that's the end of the
But
episode.
did you write that down?
I did, yeah.
Okay, so you didn't remember it.
What? The fuck are you talking about?
I think we have different definitions of remember.
Then I put...
You said
hey,
what? That's when the episode ends.
No. Then I put, hey Mickey, you're so fine, you lost your head, hey Mickey.
Okay.
I was like that.
Hey,
All the
headless.
things I write.
I just for some, like in my head, in my head that's been taken off, that is because you like went away and then came back and you just thought of the name Mickey. Like now
Yeah,
this begins you watching the episode again.
Yes, this is
After
me
your
coming
week,
back to...
yeah, your week long break.
Yeah. This is where I hadn't watched it in a while. And then I come back, and this is the first thing I'd write, yeah. And I put, Mickey is... So, does it, like... What happens next? Because then I put Mickey's melting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
When does he
they
melt?
have like his head on the TARDIS like console. And then it melts. And then I think the next scene is when they're at like the London Eye, right? Like, and he's like trying to figure out where the like transmitter thing is. And it's like right behind him, and she's like looking. He's like, "What?"
Yeah.
It's just another. It's just another Doctor and Rose talking scene.
And then they're like talking about stuff in the TARDIS, and I put the London Eye is the transmitter that does all of this. I put that next because I think it shows
The London Eye is
like,
the villain.
Yeah, that's who the. So when we went to the first episode and we said who's the villain of this episode, I should have said the London Eye.
Yeah,
Fuck.
but you said the sins instead.
What? I don't even remember that. What even? Who even is that? Who the
What,
fuck
who
is
even
the
is it?
sin? Yeah, who is the sin?
It's Clive. But why do you love Clive so much?
He was cool. I was so upset.
He was just cool. I was so upset.
Okay. Where was I?
I mean, Clive is cool, but
There was I can't remember what song it was, but there's really good music in that bit.
it's like a pop song.
Yeah, it was like a English pop song that was on.
Yeah,
I think it was,
they do have that quite a lot.
what was it? I can't remember what it was. It was like a song that like I knew like straight away, and I was like, oh. Going under the London Eye in the sewers. It looks like something from Get Your Own Back. It does, yeah. That's the thing I just thought of. That's the thing I thought.
Wait,
of when they were
what ones Get Your Own Back?
That's the one where get in the ganj at the end when they're like doing this and they're going down the steps. And they got to like answer the questions and they got to go down the chairs.
Oh,
at the end.
okay, with like Ainsley Harriott or whatever.
Yeah.
No, what's the one where I always forget the name of it, but it's the one where like they're in the two teams.
50-50.
No, and then maybe they're not in a team, but it's like a group of friends, and there's like orange like stickers on the screen, and then like have circles in them, and they like do challenge. And I remember like they like eat things.
That's 50-50.
No, and then they eat things, and then like the tongue turns blue or something. It's called like Friends or something.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's Friends with Benefits. Okay, carry on.
Yeah, that's it. On the CBBS said Friends with Benefits.
I think it's
Now,
Friends
Danny,
on top of Friends.
Danny. Listen. This bit. What I'm about to say, right? I just want you to react. I don't want you to show what I'm gonna say. I just want you to edit this to your face.
Okay.
So they're going down into the sewers and they're like seeing everything, and I put Mickey is back to.
Okay.
I put why is the Doctor arguing with glue? because in the pop there's like he's like arguing with the glue.
That's basically that
Yeah,
orange space glue.
And then we didn't. I don't. Oh, so they're talking about like the anti-plastic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because the glue
And
is
then
made
they're
of
saying
plastic.
they're gonna put it in the glue, the vat of glue, and I put the white man took the anti-glue, or anti-plastic. Sorry, not anti-glue. I'm gonna call it anti-glue now.
The white
The
man?
plastic man. Yeah, the plastic man.
Is that the doctor's name? The white man?
No. That was the thing. The mannequin people.
Okay.
And then I put, and then they spoke about the war again. They were talking about the war. I was like, the war. They're talking about the war again. This is the only thing they talk about in this show. This is the best part. Yeah. So do you want to say anything about the war?
It's like the monster is like blaming him because he's a Time Lord for not stopping the war, and it's like, I couldn't save your plastic twats or whatever.
Yeah.
I couldn't save your glue family. They were too slippery and slidey.
Okay. I forgot I wrote this down as well, so you're gonna have to fucking do something with this as well, Danny.
Mm-hmm.
I put the glue is electrocuting the London Eye, and all of the mannequins are coming to life, even the kids. Is it illegal to...
What? I don't even understand. Oh yeah, because there are. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't even want to say what you just. I don't even want to hear you what you just said.
There's no reference.
I wanna like, dig into it more, but it's just more stuff that I just can't be on there anyway, so I just might as well not say it.
Yeah.
That's for the post show. That's just between us.
Yeah.
Why did your mind go there post show?
You know why, Danny. You know why. So, what did the mannequins come to life?
Sitting in jail with Jordan post show.
All of the mannequins come to life, and then there's like shots of everyone like of them like coming to life, and everyone like running away.
Mm-hmm.
And then
coming through the windows.
Yeah. Then I put, no, not Clive. How could they kill Clive? I've just learnt to love him.
Learnt to love him.
Yeah, but I mean like I put learnt to love him, but I don't think that's a great way of saying it.
You fell in love.
Yeah.
Head over heels for Clive.
And then I put the mannequins are killing everyone on sight.
Mm-hmm.
Why did they all just have guns in their hands?
I think it's that like they've replaced. I don't know. I don't actually know how it works. I don't actually know if it's just the mannequins themselves now have guns, or like the mannequins have been replaced and then they strike all at once. Because like Mickey was like replaced, like they didn't turn him into plastic. He was just like chained up.
Yeah, so that's all happening, right? And then they like take the doctor away, right? They're like pulling him away.
Mm-hmm.
And then like nothing else can be done. Like he's been like captured and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then there was like really weird music when like point. Rose was like Rose. They were like when like Rose was gonna like save him. He's like, and Rose is like, no, I'm like the one that like no, like I have nothing left, so I'm gonna do this sort of thing. She does like a speech. And she's like, I haven't done a score or anything like that. And there's like really weird like Benny Hill music that plays when she's like saving the world. I think there's that really weird music.
Is there?
Yeah, there's like I said. I put crazy funny music as Rose saves the world in London.
I think she says like, I didn't have GCSEs or whatever, but I have like gymnastic something, and then she like swings from a chain and like kicks the.
But it's like really weird music that's happening.
I don't remember this music. That something I read on the internet was in that scene, where she first like finds the mannequins, like when it first aired, like a clip of like Graham Norton audio played over it. So maybe you were just hearing the Graham
What?
Norton show.
Maybe.
No, I mean unless you watched it on iPlayer. So unless she was watching like an
Yeah.
original recording, but I don't know. Don't recall any
Why was it
goofy
like
music. I don't know. Maybe there was a lot of pressure maybe for them. They were like shaking and they accidentally pressed the Graham Norton theme song button.
Oh my god. I said, and then I put the glue got hit with the anti-plastic.
Mhm. I like how it's it's not the anti-glue, it's the anti-plastic.
Yeah, the
Wouldn't do
anti-plastic
anything.
is touching the. So wait. What did you say the word was that you called them earlier?
Auton?
Like, for the mannequin. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, it's not right.
They don't ever say it in the episode, I don't think.
Okay.
And they were only in like one other like classic episode, I think.
And then I put so they were like, yeah, so they were like did they were like what happened? They were like were they like shutting down or did they like explode? When they got hit with the anti glue, did they like explode?
I think they just like lean over, right? Like they're like run out of batteries or something. Maybe. I don't think they explode. It's like I can imagine a scene where like Clive gets like shot in the face, but he's like still barely alive, and then the doctor makes the mannequin explode, and it kills Clive as a character.
No. And then like she like phones her like mum,
Mhm.
and she's like
And her
everything's
mum's like,
blowing up. How am I gonna survive?
yeah. Her mum's like in the shopping center as they're attacking.
Yeah, everything's just like going on, like they're like going towards her. He's gonna leave, right? He's like leaving, right?
Mhm.
And then so the doctor asks Rose to come along,
Mhm.
and then like he asks, and then the doctor's pissed because she didn't want to come with him. So like she's just like oh, and then just like turns around and like he leaves. There's like a conversation that happens. I don't know. I can't remember the conversation exactly. And then I put he's back. He whoops back in whoop 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 whoop. And then I put did I mention? And then okay, let me say it again. I put did I mention? And then before he could even say anything else, she was already in the TARDIS. He didn't have to say anything else.
Kind of, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. So what I said is, that he came back and he pretty much just said what he said again the first time he left, and then she just decided to go anyway. And I was just like, okay. I was like, he just said what he said again. He just decided to follow. So I was like, fine.
Yeah,
That was
there's
the
a
end of
few
the
plastic
episode,
man.
yeah.
There's like a big like fan like debate thing about like or like a theory thing about like when he leaves the first time, like he goes and has like loads of adventures and then when he comes back, which I used to like but I don't like it anymore. But there's but I think in like a audio thing they like made it like an official thing. That he like goes off and has like an adventure, and it's like, oh, I need a companion, so he comes back for Rose. And he's like, oh yeah, it's also a time machine.
Yeah.
So
that was the end of that.
Thoughts?
No.
Thoughts on the list? On your list?
I thought this one was okay. This I don't know. I think it was a bit of like a trying to get through it. Sometimes it wasn't as like interesting as I wanted it to be. I was like, I was trying to like get through it a bit harder. The ones I've watched after this was a bit easier to get through. This one was a bit like, ugh. It's like, come on. How long is over? How long is left? But it was okay. I thought it was okay. It's at the moment, as it's the first one that I've watched, let's see, I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 10.
What, 10?
No, I give it a no, to be truthful, I give it a 5.
Okay.
It was a 5.
Not
It's
a
fine.
9 for the ninth
No.
Doctor.
What is? Can you check what it has on IMDb? What's the score?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. I think I'd give it an 8 because I think it's basically perfect until the last like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Like the whole tone of the like I don't know, the whole tone of like the arm scene of them like throwing themselves around the front room, the comedy of Jackie and Mickey,
Yeah.
the way they get Clive in to like be the crazy
Love Clive.
like Doctor Who fan.
Clive's great. Clive saved the episode for me. It would have been like a 2 if it wasn't for Clive.
And then what if Clive didn't die?
If Clive was in it every week, if they didn't have Rose, it was just the
If
Doctor
they
and
didn't have
Clive.
if they didn't have the Doctor and it was just Rose and Clive.
Or even Rose doesn't even have to be there. If it's just Clive and Clive, that's it. I just want Clive.
Just a documentary about a man like going insane. Talking about this doctor guy.
But what did? This is. I'm
This
trying to
is
see the rating. I think it's one of the highest rated ones.
Really?
Out of the thing, yeah.
I mean, it's not
7.
like an episode from season 1 that I would point out, but I do think it's basically like perfect for what it needs to be. Like, did you like learn anything that you didn't know? Like,
I learned about Clive.
I learned about how much I love Clive.
I learned about plastic glue or whatever, anti-glue, and
I learned that there are
glue there,
machines that can travel in time. Do you know, it's not
what do
real.
you mean? What the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean? What did I learn about what?
I just mean like, are there like misconceptions you had about the program?
It was pretty much exactly what I thought it would be.
Okay.
Really weird, and
Are you like on board with the tone of it? Like Mickey getting eaten by a bin? Did you like just find it ridiculous and stupid?
no, I'm down for that. I love that.
Okay.
It was definitely a moment that I loved. I was like, it was pretty funny. I was so confused. It is very like, what am I watching? That's why I was like, what the hell is going on? Why is this like and it felt like it was going on for ages as well, which I thought was quite funny.
What?
As well.
I mean, if you watch it over 2 weeks and the episode's 2 weeks
No,
long.
as in like, but I only watched I watched it in part. I watched it in 2 parts. Like
Don't
I
do
watched
that.
it like, no, I haven't done it since. I watched the other ones.
So half the time you haven't watched it in 2 parts.
Yeah,
I guess you
yeah.
didn't watch yesterday's episode in 2 parts.
No, are we gonna talk about that?
Maybe. Yesterday we watched Power of the Doctor.
No one knows what that means, Danny. We watched the Doctor Who 100-year anniversary. There we go.
Yeah. Did you like that episode more than the Rose?
Yes.
Do you like it more than this second episode?
But yesterday is not fair because I liked it because of what was going on.
What did you like about
Like-
what was going on?
Like yesterday was like a whole event that I enjoyed.
Sure. Even though
But
you
like watching
didn't
it
know
on
who
my
anyone
own and
was.
enjoying it. Yeah, like watching it on my own, I don't know if I would have. I did like the second one quite a lot.
Yeah, they
I
are
think I
kind
would
of
say
they are kind of just completely different things. Like yesterday's episode was very much like there was no like downtime. It was just like things
Yeah.
being thrown around, and this is just like you learning what it's all about.
yeah. Yeah, yesterday I didn't have a clue of what was going on like half the time, but I was just like talking over it, made it fun, rather than actually liking the show. But I thought it was quite good.
Okay. Well, I don't know if
I'll
we
give
have
it a
time
5.
to do the second episode.
What? Yeah, that one. And I have. I think. I have a bit less. I have less for the second one, but it's still gonna take like an hour.
I think
I
what
think
I
we just
would
do another one.
like, I think I would like recommend to people is just like when the episode comes out, watch it like right before, and then watch this. Because for one, I don't know how like. I mean, you've watched the second episode now, so we can record the second episode like whenever. The third episode for the second episode. But also you can see how wrong Jordan is when he says the doctor calls Jackie an old hag. Oh god.
Guys, it's hard for me to read, and I gotta try and remember what I wrote. I don't even know what I wrote today, let alone what I wrote a week ago.
Did you write anything today?
I did for work, yes.
Oh. You mean this?
Not for this. No, this is my actual work. This is my fun work. Well, this is. I'll say it again. I think I said this last time. This is so much more fucking harder than my actual work.
What's like how are you feeling about the podcast? Like, are you feeling like, oh, I have to watch all these episodes of this boring program?
The first one, yes. The second one, no.
Okay. So
Like, I feel happy about it now.
okay. That's good.
If it maybe was a better show, it maybe would have been better. But
I mean, I guess that's true for anything. I think by the time we get to like Dalek, I think he'll like Dalek.
Because I want it to be. It was just a bit like. It was a bit slow. I know it's the first one.
Oh my god, I find that episode like so like funny, and I feel like it moves so well. Like the pacing's
Maybe
so
because you've
good.
seen it enough times, you like.
But surely, if I'd seen it a lot, then I don't know. It's just like it's interesting that I think I find the second episode like more boring. They're probably.
No, some of the stuff in that second episode, Danny, I was like, oh, like so crazy about it. I was like, going crazy.
Okay.
I feel like because some of the stuff is very like talked about between us, the second episode was like, I was just obsessed with some of the things in it, and they were just like crazy.
So on the official ranking.
Yeah.
Episode 1. Oh, hold on a sec. So on the official ranking, episode 1 is now the best episode of Doctor Who.
Yeah, so far. It's not gonna be in like the next time I watch it.
Okay.
But I think that was pretty good. Wait, what were some of the other facts you had?
There was one that was like they offered Edgar Wright to direct the first episode.
Oh, really?
And he was like doing Shaun of the Dead at the time. Like I don't think he was like. I think it was just I don't think he just said no. Like I don't think he would have done
like
it anyway.
Timing thing.
But it was just
More of a timing thing.
I think the timing thing was maybe just an excuse for him. Like, oh yeah, I'm doing Shaun of the Dead right now. I can't do this stupid shit. Plastic Man show.
I wonder what it would have been like if he did it.
Better.
You think?
Like when you eat a Snickers.
What?
Better. Not the advert.
I have no clue.
And then,
is this a new advert?
And then like Rowan Atkinson's there. And it's like better.
Is this a new advert?
No.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
They there's like a normal person and they bite the Snickers and they say better and it comes shots back to the person who just ate it and they're like better.
Oh, maybe. That's Snickers, aren't they?
I don't know if she is. I don't know. Well, but if you were like, Danny, that's not Snickers, that's something else, I would have been like, oh, okay, but I'm pretty sure it's Snickers.
It's Kit Kat instead. I don't know.
I don't think it is.
I do know you. I like how we did this with the first episode, where like there's like an hour of talking about Doctor Who, and then the last like half an hour is just a mess of just other stuff that we're now thinking of going into Edgar Wright and Snickers adverts that no one knows.
The facts weren't that interesting to it. Like there was a lot of it was like when the Doctor pulls off the plastic thing's arm, it's like the left arm, but then the rest of the episode it's like its right arm or something. Some garbage like that.
I would have been annoyed if you told me that.
There was the Graham Norton thing. Oh, the thing I forgot in the beginning. Oh no, I already said that, didn't I? It's the most like viewed episode, which is kind of crazy. Like I would have thought like
A David Tennant episode.
Yeah, maybe like David Tennant. Like that's the only like his like maybe like last episodes are the only ones I can think of, because I think they were
Like
on.
I would have.
I think they were on Christmas and like New Year's Eve or whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought a Christmas episode would have been like a big one.
Yeah, I think they are usually like even now they're the most viewed one because no one's doing anything. So that, oh yeah, well, let's watch this terrible.
Yeah. No, I think, but that used to be like a big staple. I think like an English staple of like a Christmas and New Year's, and everyone watched like Doctor Who. Even I think even if you didn't really like Doctor Who, it was like a thing that was always on. And then I think it'll be back this year, right? I think they'll do one on New Year's.
Yeah. I think the three like specials with David Tennant are gonna be like in like November, like December and New Year's or whatever.
Oh, but it said
Christmas.
back in 2023.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry, I meant next year. Yeah, there won't be anything else this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like that episode was the big like because like the guy who's the showrunner now, they haven't done like a Christmas special. He does like New Year's specials.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was going to be a New Year's for this year into 2023.
Oh no, they might do like you get to see like a scene from it maybe, because sometimes they do that. Like you get to see 10 minutes of the new Doctor Who, and it's like watch for next year.
Maybe. I just thought that when it said back in 20 or I think it was back in so it was something like back in 2023 or something. I thought it would just be just like 2023 first day, New Year's Day.
Oh no. I mean, people were hoping that there was going to be like a Christmas thing this year, but it's too like I don't know. They just want them all together.
Oh, okay.
Because next year is the 60th anniversary. I think this is a really good time because like I saw way more like social media stuff about Doctor Who last night than I've ever seen. So like people might like start watching it from the beginning now, which is good for us doing this because.
Yeah. So wait. So 60 years would be what? What year? 50 what? 52.
63.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's next year.
Oh yeah, okay. Wait, that's 650. Oh, okay. No, 63.
Yeah. First episode was 63. It was like the day before JFK was assassinated or something like that. Oh.
Let's see. There was 26 seasons. On the 23rd.
Day after. So Doctor Who was the day after.
Wait, and there was how many seasons? 20... What? 26?
Well, it was on for like 20 years or something. Ended in the 80s.
89.
Yeah.
December 6th. Oh. That's crazy. Wait, so...
And there was 7.
Wait, and then it stopped for how many years?
Until the
2004 or 2005.
Until the TV movie. So
Right.
the TV movie is the 8th Doctor, and then 2005 starts with 9.
So it was on for 20 years and there's only 7 Doctors.
But I think Tom Baker is like there for like 8 years. Like some of them are there for quite a long time.
Compared to now when it's only like 2 or 3.
Yeah, they only do like well, the trend in recent years has been 3 seasons for each person. That's what the since David Tennant they've done that. So.
Okay. Okay, well, I think that's it. I think we're done. That was pretty good.
Nice. Best.
How did you think I did, Danny? Tell me.
It was good. I was surprised there wasn't as many like stupid names for things. It was a lot more like literal than I was expecting. Like Mickey's fighting with a bin. I think I want a bit more silliness.
Okay.
You need to go over your script for End of the World episode and then like just add in stupid more like Hitler jokes or whatever, and then I have more censoring. And I basically want it to be just my audio track and zoomed into my face the whole time. I'm just me reacting to awful, horrible things that you say.
Great. Okay.
Okay, outro music, go. Can you like? There was no background changes this time. Last time you changed your background like 50 times.
I can't do that every time, Danny.